everybody, you tuned into MAQ with your ATYRAU. Today in our studio we have amazing guests from Pakistan. So today we will hear about interesting story and experience. So today episode will be interesting. For that reason, stay with us. So hello Asif, welcome to. Thank you for joining us. So our first question for you. First of all, could you please introduce yourself and to our and where are you from? How did you come to in here?
First and foremost, thank you so much for having me, Khumshad, and I am really glad to have this interview. This is Asif. I born and raised in Pakistan, but living in Turkey for the long time. And yeah, I came few years ago Kazakhstan for finding teaching opportunities. And my first experience is quite memorable here in ATYRAU because when I arrived, everything was new for me. Language and weather, tradition, everything was challenging, but it became easy for me because of the hospitable nature of Kazakh people.
Do you know our language?
Kazakh language, yeah, but little bit, not that much.
Which one your favorite word?
Favorite word in Kazakh language is Rahmat.
Rahmat.
And Salamat Sispe. These are my favorite words because I am using these words every day.
Okay. What is difficult for you to adapt to Kazakhstan and the Kazakh people?
In the beginning, actually, it was little challenging because the language was new for me and I was not habitual of that cold weather. But gradually I started adopting it, and the Kazakh people, they are very hospitable and welcoming. So now I feel Kazakhstan is my second home, and now I do not feel any kind of problem being here in ATYRAU or in Kazakhstan. I'm being to Almaty, ATYRAU. Other than ATYRAU, I went to Astana also. That is a metropolitan city. It has some problems there for expats, but I feel like ATYRAU is quite peaceful, and it's like I should say a paradise for the expats because people are very welcoming and they are always they are more cultural, I should say, in ATYRAU. So that's why I feel really relaxed being here in ATYRAU.
Asif, do you have any interesting story, your first time in Kazakhstan or in school?
Well, there are many interesting stories. When I arrived in ATYRAU, that time I found the airport was very small as compared to other countries where I was being to before. So airport was very small, but when I came outside, then I knew very few words because I know Turkish language. So Kazakh language and Turkish language, they have some similar words there. So when I came outside, then I was using few Kazakh words, and that made my that made something easy for me actually to talk with people. And then I was quite hungry that time. I went in a local cafe and asking them some food, and they were barely understanding me. But that time actually they welcomed me, local staff there, actually they welcomed me with big smile. And that time actually I came to know the Kazakh people are very welcoming and they are very hospitable, and they solved my problem because I had to convert some dollars into Kazakh tenge, and they helped me regarding that also. That is quite a memorable situation for me.
Did you try our traditional food?
Yeah, look, the food here in Kazakh, I really like Kazakh food, especially beshmarmak is very delicious, full of energy, and it has a lot of protein because normally in my free time I go gym, so that's why I like that dish, Kazakh dish. Other than that, I like baursa. Baursa is also amazing. My wife came in Kazakhstan and she learned that recipe. And now she's cooking that baursa there in Turkey also, and people in Turkey also like that baursa. And that bread is really amazing.
So thank you. Notice that today you wear our traditional
taqia.
Taqia, traditional costume, taqia.
Yeah.
Do you like?
I like taqia, and you won't believe that in my home I have more than 50 collection of different kind of taqia. And wherever I go in Kazakhstan, Astana, Almaty or any city, I'm preferring to buy actually taqia from, if I find taqia there, because I like Kazakh culture, because what I think culture is the soul of any nation, and Kazakhstan is full of culture actually, and we have rich culture here in Kazakhstan, and I'm really enjoying that culture.
Thank you. Asif, how is your relationship with students, Kazakh students?
Well, it's a very good question. This is my 5th country. Before Kazakhstan, I was in South Korea, in Turkey, and in other countries also. But what is my finding actually, the Kazakh students are better than other students in many aspects. Because the youth here in Kazakhstan, they are eager to learn. They are like they like of facing challenges. They work in coordination with each other, with teachers, and always they are trying to build strong relation with teacher. So that is my finding, and I have a very positive bonding with the students, and they are very happy with me. I am very happy with them, and they are like, we are always having a discussion in classroom, like not only about the subject, but about the journal like tradition of Kazakhstan or journal findings, and we are exploring international opportunities also together. And what I find, Kazakh students, they are always like, they want to go beyond their limits, and that makes them different than other students.
Okay, what are the main difference between the education system in Kazakhstan and in Pakistan?
Well, both educational system, they have their own strengths. Pakistani educational system is based on exam, that is more about exam oriented, like it focuses on more on memorization.
In Pakistan?
Yeah, in Pakistan. But in Kazakhstan, what I feel like, the educational system is a little bit more modern, and that is based on research, project based learning, and more student-centered education actually. But the education there in Pakistan is more about teacher, it's teacher-centered educational system there. So that is what I feel. But they are also changing their, like the system, Pakistani system, they are also bringing some developments there. But what I feel like, Kazakh educational system is having a little bit more edge as compared to Pakistani educational system.
Asif, what surprised you most about Kazakh culture?
Look, Kazakh culture I really like, because Kazakh culture is quite similar with Pakistani culture. So what I feel like in Kazakhstan, like I am at home, I don't feel that much change there, because we also have like strong families ties. Like Kazakh families are also having their strong ties. They like to live together. They have joint family system. In Pakistan also we have joint family system. So we always train in Pakistan our kids like to be respectful, respect others. Like in Kazakhstan also the parents actually, they train their kids respect others, respect their like teachers, respect their neighbors. Always they are training them like properly. So that is what I feel like, we have a similar kind of culture there. So I do not feel that much difference as far as culture is concerned.
So Asif, thank you. What can you say about that, the role of women in society in Pakistan?
Yeah, women.
Yes.
Look, the women in Pakistan, I feel they are like quite free, and they have their own like liberty there in Pakistan.
As Kazakh women?
Okay, I'm comparing like Kazakhstan
yes.
and Pakistani women. Fine. So Pakistani women are having quite liberty there. They are free. But what I feel like, Kazakh women, They have more liberty. They have more. They are more independent actually, and they have actually more jobs or more exposure in jobs actually in Kazakhstan. So in Kazakhstan, if I go, for example, in Kazakhstan, I find women in all fields, like everywhere, in schools, in hospitals, in oil and gas companies, in engineering companies. So I find, in fact, Kazakh women's everywhere. But in Pakistan, there are some departments you will not be able to see women there, and that is the area actually which Pakistan needs to develop little bit there, because some departments really need some attention, and women should have to be there. Because what I feel like there should have to be equality in man and woman. So regarding that, Pakistan need to fill some gaps. But Kazakhstan, I feel like, is better than Pakistan regarding the authority or regarding the involvement of women.
Thank you. Asif, what are your plans for future in ATYRAU?
Look, I am international teacher, in fact. So before that, I as I told you, like I was in other countries, 5 other countries there. So after this country, I don't know what is going to be my next station, but I feel myself here in ATYRAU, Kazakhstan, because I love being here in Kazakhstan. So I'm feeling myself for next few years here in Kazakhstan.
Since coming to Kazakhstan, what change have you experienced personally?
Personally, in Kazakhstan, there is one thing I want to share regarding my experience. In ATYRAU, there are not a lot of things to do. Like sometimes I feel like it's boring. Why? Because there are so many activities, or there are no many of actually you can say entertainment places, like something like that. No big parks there, no amusement park. So sometimes I feel like that. But that gap also I filled with 1 feet. So I have taken 1 feet subscription. So now I am relaxed because I am going gym. I'm trying some swimming pools. So I like these places, and I go there and spend my time, free time in fact, and that is my hobby also.
Thank you, Asif, for today's talk. Wishing all happiness and good health. So our viewers, today's episode of MAQ. Until next time, MAQ, where a culture can make. Goodbye, bye-bye.